Hey, good morning. It's Ruben Lowing here in Cypress, Texas. So, I got up this morning and I read my scriptures, chapter 31, Genesis, Psalms, and Proverbs. In Proverbs, um, same verse I'm going to talk about today is what popped out at me yesterday, and it's really interesting because the at church yesterday, Apostle Michael Petro um, almost quoted this verbatim, impromptu during his sermon, but the let lying lips be closed and insolent speech against the righteous um, be stopped, and um, pride and contempt. Insolent speech against the righteous and pride and contempt. Okay. And it's almost like verbatim what he quoted yesterday. Don't know if he was intending to quote that scripture or not, but he did. That was wild, right? Um, it's really dangerous. If you look at certain things, like I pull up like right away as I'm going out the door, there was a short video um, on YouTube. This anthropologist pulled up a video um, about the place where the whole banking system was derived at on Jekyll Island in Georgia. Um, kind of crazy. There, they were there was this burial mound, and there was these big skeletons, like 8-foot skeletons of these Native Americans, and and they used to sacrifice children, you know, babies, um, on this island, and that's where Rockefeller built his little cabin on this island, which is where they conceived the federal banking system. Really interesting, you know. And these French settlers that first settled this island fled in the middle of the night because they were afraid of these uh, these Indians, these giant Indians, and they went down to Florida. Um, and recolonized. The French came like right after Columbus. I never heard of that before. I always thought the only actual settled um, settlement was Jamestown, which was the English. Well, hang on. The Pilgrims were first. Pilgrims came. That's why I thought they came first. I guess they were the. I don't know. So there's some history I guess I don't know about with the French in Florida. Where they go Pensacola, I don't know. Interesting. Um, but the apostle talks about the Nephilim all the time, and these this information that this guy was getting from the guy that was giving him the tour of Jekyll Island. Um, oh yeah, was really interesting. Yesterday, and one guy I'd want to call to talk about this was my former business partner, and he was quite a historian. Um, he grew up in Georgia, and he died on Saturday. and he was an atheist. And the reason he was an atheist, um, he had um, he had a brother who was actually conceived by a Catholic priest. I guess his mom was quite promiscuous, but his dad still loved her. And then another brother was raped by a Catholic priest, right? And then my business partner was a big guy, and he was like 12 years old. He was a big kid, and some Catholic priest touched him inappropriately, and he gave him a beat down, seriously. And then when his mother died, she had cancer, and his dad died of a heart attack right next to her, right after she passed. And he found them both, and he blamed God for that. But we would debate. I mean, every day for like 4.5 years, we would debate um, theology, and the conversation always goes the same. So where are the aliens? And, well, that'd be Exodus and Ezekiel. And the conversation would change to Mercedes-Benz automobiles and barbecue and buffet restaurants. He was a good guy. Um, had a good heart. He lost a bunch of weight, and he hit it rich with crypto. He scraped together like $50,000, and it blew up to like 700,000. And he bought a bungalow in Puerto Vallarta, and basically was retired down there. Came up with this system of you know of invested in cryptocurrency. That's all he was doing. And then he had diverticulitis, and and then he had a heart attack not too long ago, um, and got a couple stents put in. I just found out about that yesterday, and I guess he told me about that. He didn't make like a big deal, but he changed his diet all around and lost a whole bunch of weight, and it looked like he was just gonna enjoy his life, and he got um, he got diverticulitis, and I guess one of the polyps ruptured in his intestines and killed him. Watch what you eat. In years after you make your correction, you're still going to have effect on you. Try to tell all you people. Eat right and exercise. All right. Oh, yeah. And he was fully vaccinated, too. All right. Have a great Tuesday.